Good morning and welcome to another day of A Year in Miracles. And today we are on A Course in Miracles workbook lesson number 38. And again, this lesson has to do with holiness. And when we talked about this yesterday, we talked about holiness as that connection to Source, where you feel at one with Source, where you feel whole. So when you think about the word holiness, think about that. So today's lesson is, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. Your holiness reverses all the laws of the world. It is beyond every restriction of time, space, distance, and limits of any kind. Your holiness is totally unlimited in its power because it establishes you as a son of God, at one with the mind of his creator. And remember, the other day we talked about other words we could use for the word God. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, you can use the word source or love or universe or whatever is in your spiritual practice, just to make these lessons more comfortable and more powerful for you. Through your holiness, the power of God or love or the universe is made manifest. Through your holiness, the power of God is made available. And there is nothing the power of God cannot do. Your holiness then can remove all pain, can end all sorrow, and can solve all problems. It can do so in connection with yourself and with anyone else. It is equal in its power to help anyone because it is equal in its power to save anyone. If you are holy, so is everything God created. You are holy because all things he created are holy. And all things he created are holy because you are. In today's exercises, we will apply the power of your holiness to all problems, difficulties, or suffering in any form that you happen to think of, in yourself or in someone else. We will make no distinctions because there are no distinctions. In the 4 longer practice periods, each preferably to last a full 5 minutes, repeat the idea for today, close your eyes, then search your mind for any sense of loss or unhappiness of any kind as you see it. Try to make as little distinction as possible between a situation that is difficult for you and one that is difficult for someone else. Identify the situation specifically and also the name of the person concerned. Use this form in applying the idea for today. In the situation involving blank in which I see myself, there is nothing that my holiness cannot do. In the situation involving blank in which blank sees himself or herself, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. From time to time, you may want to vary this procedure and add some relevant thoughts of your own. You might, for example, like to include thoughts such as, there is nothing my holiness cannot do because the power of God lies in it. Introduce whatever variations appeal to you, but keep the exercise focused on the theme, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. The purpose of today's exercises is to begin to instill in you a sense that you have dominion over all things because of what you are. In the frequent shorter applications, apply the idea in its original form unless a specific problem concerning you or someone else arises or comes to mind. In that event, use the more specific form in applying the idea to it. And that's it. That is our lesson for today. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. And again, remember, our holiness is our sense of wholeness, where we feel connected to Source, to God, to love. And then when you feel that and you feel that connected holiness, there's nothing your holiness cannot do. And that's it. That's our lesson for today, A Course in Miracles workbook lesson 38. Thank you for joining me here this morning, everyone. Good to see you. I saw you all popping up on the screen as I was reading this morning's lesson. Good morning, Terry. Good to see you. Hi, Barb. Barb, I love your pictures you've been posting on Facebook. They are just gorgeous. Good morning, Bob. Hi, Carl. Good to see you, too. Good morning, Luann. Great to see you. Hi, Jody. Good morning. Hey, Perul. Good to see you. I had a nice discussion with Perul yesterday when I was walking on the beach. Hi, Colette. Good morning. Hey, Phil. Good to see you again this morning. Good morning, Eileen. Good morning. Yes. Hi, Perul. Good morning. Hi, Walter. Great to see you here. Good morning, Bob. Good to see you. Good morning, Pam. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. Good morning, Jem. Good to see you here too. Hey, Richard. Nice to see all of you here this morning. And for those of you who are just joining us, we are doing a Year in Miracles, A Course in Miracles workbook lessons 1 through 365. We started on January 1st and we are going to go to the end of the year. And if you are just starting with us today, we are on workbook lesson 38, but I would encourage you to go back and read lesson number 1 or watch it on my live stream. You can also join us in our private Facebook group where we dive deeper and I post all of the lessons so you can read them at your leisure throughout the day and share what's coming up for you. So I love being here with all of you. Thank you for joining me again. Good morning, Cindy. Great to see you. And that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow morning with our next lesson. Have a great day. Don't forget, there's nothing your holiness cannot do. All right. Have a great day. Bye, guys.